Hey there. So if you're here for the thumbnail or the title, these are the weapons that have catalysts in the database. But if you'd like a little bit more detail on what this means and what the possibility of actually having these catalysts added to the game is, stick around and I'll show you what we know. So to start, we have Quicksilver Storm, which the catalyst is in the database, and we know for a fact that it is getting the catalyst come Lightfall. We know this via a TWAB, where they just plain set it. Moving on to the two weapons that I think deserve catalysts the most, we have Eyes of Tomorrow and Salvation's Grip. Unfortunately, other than having these catalysts in the database, we don't have much information outside of knowing how many enemies you'll have to kill to unlock it. And continuing to the weapons that I'm surprised to see are considered to be getting catalysts, we have Parasite, the Lament, and Collective Obligation. But again, unfortunately, no information on what those catalysts might be. And finally, we have the three class glaives: Edge of Action, Edge of Concurrence, and Edge of Intent. So when it comes to the weapons on the list, I'd say these are probably some of the highest next to Salvation's Grip that needs a catalyst. But this is where, if we do our research, we can see a pattern emerge which could be used to disprove the idea that these weapons will get catalysts. If we look in the database, we can see that it was added almost a year ago. These catalysts, and we'll see this continuing forward, are likely just in the database to exist as a placeholder until the catalysts are actually in. Now, does that mean they are less likely to get catalysts? No, I think it actually means they are more likely to get catalysts, as the in-game framework is already there. But I like to keep things informative and true, so this is all the information. And to continue playing the devil's advocate, Bungie is not a stranger to introducing things to the database and leaving them there to rot, to do absolutely nothing in the game. One such example is this perk called High Noon, where it says, readying this weapon gives a brief period of bonus precision damage. And this was actually added at the same time as Last Word, and you might remember this, but there were tons of theories that this would be the Last Word catalyst. Here we are, 4 years later, no Last Word catalyst. So, the catalyst that they've added to the database may just sit there and rot. But I do stand by my prediction that because the framework for this catalyst is already in the game, that they are more likely to receive them. So that's about all I have today. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that these weapons are actually going to get their catalyst? Do you think this is just a whole bunch of irrelevant information? And if you like this content and you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 by the end of the year. So yeah, again, thank you so much, and I'll see you around.